Hussein. Number 3 is Venison. Good ball. Beardsley is onside this time, and he's gone round Besant. It's an empty net, but it isn't now. Beardsley's put the ball in there, and Liverpool are in front with only 3.5 minutes gone. And again, the through ball, catching Chelsea out. Rush this time. Oh, what a magnificent strike by Ian Rush! And Liverpool get their second goal within the space of 2 minutes. Now, this is obviously a very dangerous position here, right in the centre of goal. And Liverpool have got, what, 4 or 5 men in the wall. Looks as though either Jury or Dorigo will have a crack. It's direct. Jury. Ew, what a goal that was! Oh, what a return for Gordon Jury! Driven into that near post, cleared by Venison, back to Wilson. Moncao was there and Hansen had to get there first. Beardsley denied Chelsea the corner. Over everyone's head, and McMahon reacted quickest, and here's Rush. And Houghton in support. Is this going to be 3? Brilliantly finished by Houghton, and Chelsea carved apart again. And a good challenge from Moncao. Houghton was in firm as well. Back it comes to the Dutchman. Whelan there for Liverpool. Good little ball that. Houghton. Rush. Beardsley's through. That's a penalty, I think. And that's the decision. What a dreadful start to the second half. And Mulby has the chance to give Liverpool a 4-1 lead. And he doesn't take it. Besant's made a brilliant save. Jan Mulby defied by Besant. Rush, oh, great little layoff. Beardsley, McMahon, brilliant football. McMahon, what a magnificent goal that was by Liverpool. Absolutely brilliant. Hansen, great ball. Ablett rushes in the penalty box. And he looked for him and he found him. And that's 5, and that's magnificent by Liverpool again. And even Bruce Grobbelaar can enjoy that one. Lee there was a good little header and a fine effort, and it's gone in by Dixon, who did not even bother to celebrate. Grobbelaar, who hasn't had much to do, made a mistake when he had something to do.
Arsenal mixed the good and the not so good in their 3-2 win over Luton. Clever combination here from a 20th minute free kick. Brian Marwood heading across to Alan Smith. Smith scoring in style, but shortly afterwards he departed with injury. Before then, though, Steve Williams, who joined Luton from Arsenal, found Ian Dowie's head. Lars Elstrup pocketed the rebound. Smith's loss was hardly disruptive for Arsenal. Substitute Paul Merson continuing his integration back into the First Division. Merson had struck the late winner at Coventry a week earlier. He made it 2-1 here, David Rocastle's cross deflecting into his path. It looked comfortable for Arsenal shortly after half-time. Rocastle and Lee Dixon linking well. Marwood sneaking in the centre to extend their lead to 3-1. But George Graham found his team sluggish after several players had been in midweek international action. Luton, for their part, showed plenty of character. Dowie making a nuisance of himself in the middle. And eventually, he's pushed down by Nigel Winterburn. And that's a penalty. Elstrup helped himself to his second of the game, his 9th goal in England. But Arsenal did just enough to stay top.
Aston Villa, one of the form teams at the moment. Millwall, 4 points from the previous 9 games. Went in front just after half-time. Jimmy Carter's cross and Tony Cascarino's looping back header. It turned out to be a rare victory for Millwall, and a rare defeat for Aston Villa. Paul Stevenson sneaking round the back, 2-0 Millwall.
At Old Trafford, the day started with more directorial disagreement and ended in disappointment on the pitch for Manchester United against Spurs, who hit post and bar through Paul Stewart and Gary Lineker. It was a particularly miserable time for United's Brian McClair, short of goals, and this effort ruled out for offside against Mark Hughes. Tottenham had Bobby Mims deputising for Eric Torsfet in goal. Mims did well, and the decision went his way here. Again, McClair frustrated, and other chances escaped him. Strikers, though, are either villains or heroes. Lineker came into the latter category. This was something special. And Tottenham, winners at Old Trafford in the Littlewoods Cup in October, had done it again in the league.
It's 4 on the trot now for Norwich. Peter Shilton beaten for only the 15th time in the league this season. Phillips' header and Robert Rosario capitalising on Norwich's good fortune in the 16th minute.
Last month, Coventry lost at home to Wimbledon in the Zenith Data Systems Cup. This time, they were programmed for success, though Mickey Ginn was deprived of a goal here because Neil Midgley had already awarded a penalty for a push by Keith Curle on Kevin Drinkle. It wasn't a reprieve for Wimbledon, though. The scorer instead was Brian Burrows. Wimbledon reckon Dennis Wise makes 75% of their goals, and this free kick from their England B international tailored for Eric Young, 1-1. And that looked to be that, until Curle cursed his luck for the second time in injury time. David Smith's cross, not directly dangerous, but an own goal which presented the 3 points to Coventry.
Wednesday are looking a mid-table side at the moment. The manager's confident air is spreading throughout the team, particularly to his namesake Dalian, who scored his 9th of the season. Rangers, missing Peter Reid, were static as the ball reached David Hurst. Hurst, 6th in 7 games, a comfortable win for Ron Atkinson's side. It will be a Merry Christmas after all.
Charlton played host to their own landlords at Selhurst Park with some generosity too. Andy Thorne powering in his first goal for Crystal Palace. Mark Bright very much their man in form. This his 8th goal in 7 games. Charlton certainly contributed to their own downfall, particularly when Kenny Achimpong was felled by Jeff Hopkins. They were awarded a rare penalty. Mark Reed short of practice and failed by the narrowest of margins. Colin Walsh did better from further out in the second half, but Charlton couldn't prevent a Crystal Palace away win at home. Makes Allen. And Allen is free to the left. White is roaring into the middle. Oh, and Southall had difficulty with what was an attempted cross. Clive Allen actually made his Tottenham debut on this ground and got 2 goals in a 4-1 win. Sheedy. Cottee, can he get to face the goal? Well, McCall will face the goal here, and Sharp can round it off. Oh, and it still won't go in for Sharp, or for Sheedy. And Manchester City certainly rode their luck then. And that really was the best move that Everton have pieced together, and it should have brought them the opening goal. Measured for Allen. White's trying to stay onside. He's to the right of Brightwell now. Well, City got so far without really threatening, and in committing players forward, they might have left some space here that Everton can exploit. Beagrie looking for a central route. Cottee. Beagrie. Ian, Everton just starting to find the range.
Yes, beginning to give himself a bit of a shake. That was a better ball played in there for Cottee by Beagrie, and then laid back again, and Beagrie with the shot just shaved the post.
Jordi Ollickson, who's making his debut this afternoon. Pearce. And here's Hodge. Chapman pulling away on the far side. Hodge didn't need him. 1-0 Forest with just 3 minutes gone. Hodge is in again here. Osman tried to get back at him but missed. Still Forest though, and Chapman makes it 2.